Today we're going to look at different Tuareg guitar styles. So the Tuareg people, legendary guitarists often, from different areas, different corners of the Sahara Desert area. Some people call the Sahel. So just got a little collection of some lessons from Vieux Farka Toure and Justin Adams from their courses where they give some demonstrations of the Tuareg style. And I've been on tour a few times recently with an amazing guy, Bombino from Niger, excellent Tuareg guitarist, and just took a little video of him backstage, no, on stage, just after the sound check. Just want to get a little, up close and personal guitar solo and, demonstrations of style. So if you like what we do on this channel, like and subscribe. Help us promote some of the amazing genres around the world that we love. And yeah, enjoy the video.
I mentioned in an earlier session that I had the great good fortune to go out to the Sahara Desert in the year 2000 and meet up with this incredible band, Tinarowen, who are a very innovative and sort of socially important Tuareg band who had been around already by then for about 15 years and had legendary status amongst their own people, but because of war and problems, they'd not managed to travel much. So myself and a group of French musicians and engineers went out, took a load of recording equipment, and we made Tinarowen's first album. And it was amazing to be around such musicians who'd taken their traditional rhythms and but they created a whole new music using electric guitar with influences from Algerian Rai music, from Moroccan groups like Tinarowen, but also influences from reggae and from rock music. But it had a very, very strong Tuareg taste to it and a very, very strong feeling about the identity of the Tuareg people. For myself as a guitarist who, I knew a little bit about North African music and I knew a little bit about Arabic music, but also was a massive fan of reggae and blues. It was a revelation to see the way they played because they had adapted their traditional music to electric guitar. It seemed to have a great relationship with blues, really, and so I think that's one of the reasons why it did very well in the West and why they continue to tour when there are tours in the West. But one of the things I learned from them was a great way to tune the guitar, to play their kind of lead melodies. When the rhythm guitarist, we already looked at some of that funny, which was their sort of upside down 6/8, and in 4/4 the way they accompany themselves. Again, the basic thing is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and jack. Like that. But then the lead singer plays melodies on their guitar, and we were talking about drones earlier on. They use a very strong drone, and the way they do that is they take the E string up to a G. I mean, not they don't always do it, but this is just a very common one. And you'll see that straight away just gives that deserty feeling. And there's two main scales. There's a major pentatonic. So there's the G down there. A, B, D, E. There's a sort of slow 6/8 vibe there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a song I absolutely love of theirs called, I need to put my glasses on to remind myself how to say it, Zarha Tenere. It's a song from the album Aman Iman, which I was honoured to produce. It's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and then it's really sort of desert sky at night, you know, the stars are out and the campfire is there and they're making tea and you're just surrounded by the sand dunes. It's so beautiful. Beautiful little song. So that's a 6/8 groove with that major scale, and then there's also like a minor scale. They use a minor pentatonic, which is sounds more bluesy. So there again, you still got that drone in G, but so you got G, the D, F, G. B flat, C, D, F. Very bluesy scale. So that's quite common in Tuareg music. I always love their intros, you know, where they just play around like the Gnawa guys, playing around in the scale, just setting a tone. Another song of theirs, beautiful 4/4-1, again with the major scale, Matadan Maksan, also from the same album. Again, like in Gnawa music and a lot of music like this, the vocal melody and the instruments, they do the same thing, but each instrument plays in its own way, decorates in its own way, and that creates a kind of a harmony. You know, the more instruments you have, and the more the instruments answer each other, or, you know, in gaps between the vocal melody, the guitarist will play little fills and stuff like that. So it's a form of harmony that I believe is called heterophony, where basically everyone's playing the same thing, but every instrument is doing it in their own way. It's like the guitarist is effectively still playing the rhythm, and, you know, the drums are inside the melody. Everyone's playing the same thing. So it's not like Bach Western harmony where everybody's kind of playing you know, different sort of layers. It's much more unified than that. But there's all this call and response and different decorations, you know. And I love the sort of fragile and human way that a guitarist like Ibrahim from Tinarowen will approach the guitar with a kind of virtuosity, but it's not a kind of brash like showing off thing. But he sort of feels his way around the guitar. It's beautiful.
So we're gonna go to one more like music from North Mali, like the Tuareg's music. You know, they play like, how do you say, reggae. Say this like traditional reggae, you know, because they always doing the. You know, this is the style. You know, it's like reggae traditional, because in the reggae everybody have, you know, but you have like more. And they have like, this is the most one rhythm. So let's see where they come. Okay, you know, it's almost the Tuareg people, they play like this, you know. So it's much what they play. They have this, maybe sometimes they have 3-4 guitars, you know. Sometimes when they play, it's very, what is constant stuff. When they play like this, they're not like the solo. When we do the, no, they staying in a one chord. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. So, Vieux Farka Toure's course is called Malian Guitar Evolution. There's a little bit of Tuareg stuff, but it goes more into Malian, different genres, different parts of Mali, from the pentatonic and bluesy stuff and music of the Fula people to more kind of classic heptatonic stuff that would be played alongside griots or kora players. So there's quite a lot of different stuff, a lot of modules in that course, and you know, he's such an amazing guitarist to learn with. And Justin Adams' course, all about desert guitar. It touches on Tuareg music, but also includes various regions as well, Tunisia, Algeria. You learn a little bit about Moroccan Gnawa music as well. So it's a mixture of some of the different styles that together make up the desert blues, which seems to be really popular right now. So yeah, head over to the site. There's a link below. We've also got some free resources available. You can get actually a free tester, because all of our courses include some quite groundbreaking technology where you have a notation tab and things on the screen as well, so you can get a demo all of that and see if that works for you. And if anything we can help with, just get in touch.